So we're heating up this plastic so that we can straighten it back up because it's all deformed. And I just use a little piece of plywood so I'm not burning my hand on the hot plastic. This is just ABS plastic. Just work it a little bit at a time. You gotta let them cool down in the position you want them. For them to retain it. So it takes a little time. GoPro stop capture. So we're gonna give it another heat application. While it's still warm, it'll take the heat a little faster. And you can see it's already bowing back up from years of sitting in the sun. You got to get it hot enough to soften, but you don't want to get it so hot that it burns it. So keep your heat gun moving. I'm only an inch or so away from the plastic here. So we're going to set that on there. We're going to set this 25-pound weight on here. And then that'll help hold it in place where we want it. We can work some other areas like this. That's all deformed. Sometimes you can see it kind of moving right there. Sometimes they just move back to where they need to go with heat. They have a memory, so to speak. See it moving? You have to be careful because you can definitely put too much heat in the plastic. We're going to let that cool for a little while, and then we'll come back and check it, and we'll work this area. All right, so this has cooled off quite a bit now. We can pull this weight off, and you can see that it has kind of held most of its shape. Might need another round to get rid of the rest of that belly. You can kind of see the belly right there. It should be flat and straight. This should be pretty flat and straight. Oh, did you see that pop up? Let's put a little more heat in it, and we're going to set it back down underneath and put the weight back on it. So we're going to add some heat on this, see if we can't tune this up. Putting a lot of heat into it right here. Have to be careful not to put too much. You can kind of see the glue that was used to hold the leather down billowing up a little bit here. We're gonna let that cool and check on it again here in a little bit. So I kind of started taking all the weight off of it, but I want you to be able to see what we've got. Still got a little bit of a belly up there. It'll need a little more work, but now you can see this is straightened out. It doesn't have the dip and it's not leaning down anymore. Let's go check it out in the car real quick. So this goes in like so. It'll actually go about there. Looks a lot better. And I'm gonna cut an opening because I've printed a console to go in there, but I wanted to make sure that we have all this back the way it needs to be. So when that gets covered, that'll make a nice interior piece. So we're gonna get this side panel here good and hot so we can straighten that curve. It should be soft enough. And we're gonna set this 2x on here, or 1x, excuse me. And just clamp it right to the table, just like that. Add a little heat right here. Soften that so it'll hold its shape. Let that cool. As you can see, I'm working many different areas at once, many different pieces. This piece there is getting a whole lot better. We're going to drill these rivets out so I can get it completely flat. That should be a 1/8 bit. Just like that, we got the 4 rivets out of there. Now when I heat this up and lay the blocks on it with the weight, it'll help flatten it out some more. I'm not too worried about this. This gets a pad and a leather over it. That's what this was here, where a pad was glued in. So yeah, so let's do that real quick. Put plenty of heat in it. Don't want to lose any of my washers because they all got to go back. There should be enough heat. I'm waiting to see the panel kind of deform a little bit, but what we want is set this block up there, put this big heavy weight on it. And we're going to throw a little more heat in the middle here. We can work that some more. I know that's hot enough because I can smell it. We're gonna move that weight back there and put these weights on here. Let that cool, and then we'll check to see how it is. This should be cool enough by now. It didn't completely take it out, but it took a lot of it out. All right, so that piece should be pretty good shape, ready to recover. Okay, so it's been some time. This should have cooled down quite a bit, so take all this off and see how we're looking now. Definitely a little better, a lot better. Well, folks, that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. I upload new videos each week, so come and check out my page. And thanks again for watching.